So guys, I've realized that lumbar puncture to like memorize, okay, or like list the structures that you pierce during lumbar puncture. It has been a tough area for our students, okay. So I actually developed some mnemonics that worked for me when I was in the preclinicals, okay. So on the basis of that, we'll be talking about the mnemonics that you use to remember the structure that you puncture or the structure that you pierce during lumbar puncture, okay? And first of all, you guys should know what the lumbar puncture is. And the lumbar puncture is basically you using the needle to access the cerebrospinal fluid that's around the lumbar region of the spinal cord, okay? The question is, mention the anatomical structures pierced during lumbar puncture. Okay, so I just developed a mnemonics for it so that I can use and remember this and always score a 5 marks when this question is asked. All right, so many structures though. All right, but I'd like you guys to follow what I have here, okay, because it is neatly arranged. Okay, so the mnemonics for this is SSD seal das. It worked for me and it can work for you. SSD seal das, SSD seal das, SSD seal das, SSD seal das, SSD seal das. You see how I spell it? The first S is what? Skin. Second S, superficial fascia. D is what? Deep fascia. S is what? Supraspinous ligament. I is what? Interspinous ligament. L is what? Ligamentum flavum. D is what? Duramater. A is what? Arachnoid matter. S is what? Subarachnoid space. I hope you guys are following up with me. SSD seal das. Let's go off again. Skin. Second S, superficial fascia. D is what? Deep fascia. S is what? Supraspinous ligament. I is what? Interspinous ligament. L is what? Ligamentum flavum. D is what? Duramater. A is what? Arachnoid matter. S is what? Subarachnoid space. Okay. So these are the 9 structures that you pierce during lumbar puncture. Now let's look at this image and see which ones we can actually relate to. So I feel I'll prefer using this image, okay? This image was like naming all other parts, but this image is more of like the layers, all right? So we have skin and superficial fascia. This is skin, and superficial fascia is still called subcutaneous tissue, okay? So supraspinous ligament, interspinous. All right, so this is interspinous. Supraspinous is the ligament that is connecting the what? Supraspinous, like supra, that's on top of the spinous processes, all right? Although not labeled, it is there. Okay, we have the ligamentum flavum. This is the ligamentum flavum. Ligamentum flavum that it is below, okay? Then we have the Duramater. This is Duramater. Then we have the arachnoid matter, which is not labeled. Then we have the subarachnoid space, okay? So memory aid, SSD, seal, das, okay? So next I'll be moving to the structures that memory aid for the structures that repairs during systemic puncture, okay? So stick with me on this YouTube channel and see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye for now.